Greetings, fellow patriots, fellow Americans. Thought it would take some time to do another video and produce another observation. Isn't it funny that we see all of these useful idiots, that's what Stalin called them, who think that they are fighting for something or being individuals? We see them every day. They're the useful idiots that are used by their government masters to create division and class warfare, which benefits the rich and powerful corporate socialists that owns big governments and big corporations. I find it hilarious, and I always have to laugh at these so-called individuals, because they're not really individuals. They're basically their sheep. They've been programmed to think that they have power, but they don't really have power. They don't even understand what power is. Just like they don't understand what individuality is. They think that power is brute force and strength and numbers. Only fools think that brute force is strength. True strength is the mastery of yourself. It's purging weakness and fear, which if it's not purged, makes a fool of great men. Fear, lust, desire, the wealth, the desire for power and wealth and control, it makes you stagnant. It kills the spirit. It kills the spirit of liberty and turns you into a tyrant, which leads to your downfall. The most intelligent see tyranny as weak, cowardly. The cowards ruling over the weak. Cowards at the end will lead to their own downfall. They will lead to the downfall of tyranny. And you can see that with government. See, that's the problem with our society. The problem with our society is that we have too many weaklings that are ruling over other weaklings because they cannot rule over the strong. Why do you think they keep yelling and screaming about toxic masculinity and all of that garbage? Because they hate the strong. They hate those that will resist. Especially they hate strong men. That's the reason why they've moved to radically feminize males, because a tolerant, weak, politically correct pansy will not stand against evil. I said that they don't understand power, and that's the truth. I mean, look at the low-level, useful idiots. You think that they're fighting for something or being individuals? Certainly not. Like I said, they're useful idiots. They're fighting for the power and profit of the chosen few. They don't understand real power. If they did, then they wouldn't follow their evil leaders. Especially because they think they're going to get free handouts and entitlements, which, by the way, is not really true socialism, which is what they believe it is. They think socialism's free handouts and entitlements. But that's called transitional socialism, and it leads to real socialism, and it works like this. They give free handouts and entitlements to the useful idiots, to the weak and the pathetic. They give them the illusion that they have power so they can control them. And so they will vote for more rules and laws and regulations that will slowly strangle away their rights and their freedoms until they have authoritarianism like Nazism, communism, and fascism, which is actually real socialism. The irony is these people think that they have power and that they are the resistance. But the truth is that power isn't measured by what you can crush. It's measured by what you can refuse. These people don't have an inch of rebellion or individuality in their own spirits. It comes from years of indoctrination. Look at BLM or Antifa or the LGBTQIA plus fascists, Nazis, communists, Islamic fascists, the KKK, or any of these other socialistic groups that thinks that they're fighting for something. They're not fighting for anything, as I've pointed out. See, the truth is those that are truly strong, they stand against corruption. They stand against evil. They understand the concept of power is defending others and standing against evil. It's having a sense of duty and loyalty and honor and self-sacrifice, doing what is right for the sake of what is right, which is the definition of honor. The truth is that the weak and the incompetent, they are used by the tyrants because they're easy to manipulate, easy to control. And this also goes for the mentally ill. Look at the LGBTQIA plus fascists. Look at the homosexuals and the transgenders specifically. They believe that this garbage exists even though nature says that it doesn't. Biology says that it doesn't. It's all about population control. Same way with the people that believe in evolution. Evolution is just a false concept that's satanic in nature, which denies the deity of God and the deity of Christ. It's a satanic counterfeit for God's creation, which gives the illusion that man is his own God and the universe revolves around them. Same way for the idiotic concept that the universe could be magically created from nothing, so they can deny the existence of God. But truth is, in real science and real true science, there is absolute proof of the existence of God. Real true science denies evolution and disproves it. It denies and disproves universes magically coming from nothing because they violate the laws of the physical universe. The truth is that weaklings and cowards should never really have positions of power in our government. It's because they often rule from a position of weakness. And they'll always become tyrants and despots. It's because they are cowards and weaklings. Look at the leaders that we have. And I'm mainly talking about Democrats and rhinos, which are third-party political... Democrats, which are undocumented Democrats, and third-party political centrists. Look how they capitulate to evil. Look at the people. I mean, truth is, everybody blames the tyrants. They blame the elites, and they blame their political puppets, which are the politicians. But the truth is, in our society, in a constitutional representative republic, we can get rid of these people. We can vote them out. We can remove them by force if necessary, if they are a threat to our republic. The truth is that evil people do what they do because many people are cowards who will not put away their fears and their socialist religions of tolerance and political correctness. The truth is that tolerance of evil is the same as condoning evil. And the more that we tolerate evil, the more we put up with it, well, the truth is the more it will continue. And I'll leave you with this idea. Remember, I keep talking about how they use fear and division to control us. As I said, they tolerate evil. And that's the problem with society. But the truth is, the real definition of tolerance is putting up with evil. That's like drinking strychnine and then expecting it not to kill you. Well, until next time, stay strong, patriots. Keep fighting. Keep freedom alive. God bless America, the greatest nation on earth.